we must do something about certainly the investment that China is making in cyber and AI as well, because in certain spheres, I believe they are very much ahead of us. If we're not concerned about that, we should be. And I want to do something about it. We weren't training effectively. I wanted to solve that, and I figured that augmented reality up in the sky was the way to do it. We've created the world's first military metaverse up in the sky, which allows real pilots and real airplanes to go up in real airplanes and train against virtual airplanes that are not really there. Red 6 is a technology company focused on solving a national security crisis. I was an F-22 pilot for the US Air Force, and when I flew, we didn't have enough training. So I wanted to be able to provide enough training that was relevant by using an alternative approach. The beautiful thing with this visor is we see the real world around us as normal. The only difference is now when we look through the visor, we see synthetic entities, augmented reality airplanes. Every time a fighter pilot goes up to fly and train, they need someone to go fly and train against at a very simple level. And you can extrapolate that across big formations. Those numbers become pretty demanding and significant. And so we didn't have enough pilots, we didn't have enough airplanes, we didn't have the dollars to solve that problem. The whole reason I started this company is pilots must fly. We can't do this in simulators, we've got to be able to fly. So how do we fly efficiently? But we need to be more sophisticated in thinking about it in terms of the amount of flight hours. My contention is it's actually the number of times that our pilots are exposed to a given problem set. And how many times can you repeat that? One of the beautiful things about this technology is we can go up into the airspace, and let's say we go up into the airspace with a traditional airplane against another airplane. We may get 3 looks at a given problem set before we run out of fuel, have to go to a tanker or come back home. The beautiful thing with this technology is it's reset, reset, reset. So in that given set of maybe, let's say it's one flight hour where traditionally you'd maybe get 3 looks at a problem set, you may get 8, 9, 10 looks at a problem set using this. Over the next 12 to 18 months, you'll see this technology flying around in an Air Force fighter. Currently, we're working with the United States Air Force to integrate into the T-38, which is down at Holloman with the test pilot community down there. That's an incredibly exciting moment for us, because to see this stuff flying in an Air Force jet, I mean, we're doing a very difficult thing, right? We're doing cutting-edge technology and then asking the US Air Force to put it in an airplane with human beings. The commitment of the US Air Force and the signal by being awarded a SBIR Phase 3 of $70 million is a huge signal that the Air Force believes in what we're doing, and I really believe they get this vision.